Hi everyone. In this video I will show you how to install mods for Minecraft Pocket Edition. This video shows every step from the beginning, from your basic Minecraft to the completed stage with the installed mods. I like to make this video as short as possible, so if you need more detail, please watch the videos below this one which describe everything step by step. Those videos describe absolutely the same process of mod installation, so if you have difficulties at certain points of this process, they would be a good resource for you. So this is our basic Minecraft Pocket Edition. As you can see, I have one world to choose from, and you may have something very similar running on your device right now. Just regular Minecraft, as you can see. For you to be able to use these mods, or as they are called plugins, you go to pocketmine.net. You will get here all the necessary stuff for our purposes. To run Minecraft Pocket Edition with mods, you will need what they call a modded server. Don't be afraid of the name. You will install this simple piece of software in only a couple of minutes, and later it is only a couple of clicks more than your usual access to Minecraft. Usually it requires only turning on the software on your computer and choosing a world on your device. 2. Then you have to download Development Build. So click on this red button, select Windows, and then see this link, FAR Download. You click on it, and you save it the usual way. And 3. Now you're going to get the mods, or as they're called, plugins. So to do that, click on the Plugins button, which is yellow, and it will bring you to the Mods or Plugins menu. Now you may choose any of the plugins here. In fact, you can try all of them. And to find out what these mods do and to which category they belong, please see other modules of our app. Now let's just choose any of them. Let's say Toy Box, which is not a bad mod. Now you have all three things downloaded. So you go to the Downloads folder, you find pocketmine-mp-installer, and you double-click it. This will start the installation process. Yes, we have to go through Setup using Wizard. I would like you to choose a different path to where you can put all the necessary files. So, select to where you want to have them. Then click Install. It will not take too long, definitely not more than a couple of minutes. Now it's all ready, so you click Next, and now it's completed. We have some more steps to do after installation, so we don't need to run it immediately. Leave the Downloads folder open. Now open that folder with all the server files. They are in this folder on desktop. As you can see here, we have a start file and some other files. Look for the file which is titled pocketmine-mp.far or PHAR, and you can proceed to delete it. Then go back to your Downloads folder and find the file with a long name, also starting with pocketmine-mp, only it's going to have a lot more letters, but it will also end with FAR in the end. And you basically just downloaded this file. You have to rename it, and it should look like the old one which you just deleted, which was titled, again, pocketmine-mp.far. Now it's time to drag and drop it into your server folder. In this server folder, double-click server.cmd. This will start the server. When you open this for the first time, there will be a couple of things you will need to do. First, you need to select the language. So you may select any language you like. In this case, I typed in EN for English. You have to accept the user license agreement, and you do this by typing Y. And again, you can't proceed without doing this. The system asks if we want to skip Setup Wizard. For our purposes, let's not skip it, so you do that by typing in N. It's asking to give your server a name, and you can call it anything you want. In this case, I'm just going to title it Mod Server. That's default port, so you probably want to leave it like it is, and you do so by clicking Enter. Now they're asking about the default amount of RAM or memory that you want to assign to the server. You can leave it like it is by typing in Enter. They give you a choice if you want your server to be creative or survival by default. If you're not that into building things, then simply choose survival. Next, they're asking how many online players you want, as in the maximum, and it gives us 20 by default, which is probably enough for most purposes, and we're just going to click Enter. Next is asking whether we want to enable spawn protection, and that just prevents traps and blocks to be near the spawn area, so let's leave it to yes. Now you can choose who is admin. You may type a name and this player would have admin rights on the server. I would like to leave it blank for now, and you can add an admin name later, and that's your computer and server logs. So what is whitelisted? With this option, you would have to approve everyone who wants to join you. If you want to have your friends join fast without having to add their names, then type in N as in no. That's another small technical detail, so let's not enable query. And to do that by selecting N again. This is another small detail, and for our purposes we are not going to enable Archon, so you can proceed to enter N. Now the system will give us some information we may need later. This is your internal IP. You or your friends may need to use it to connect to your server. Press Enter. Now the server starts running, and when it's ready it should say Done. So how do you get to the server? You just go to your Minecraft game. If your device is on your Wi-Fi network, very often you will see the option to join the server straight away. Sometimes you need to type in your local internal IP. You just type in the IP, the last thing we've paid attention to during the installation. You have to use your own IP, not one from this video, as it will be different. So, how to add the mods? You go back to your downloads folder and find your Toybox plugin. Cut it and go to your server folder. In the server folder, you should see different files and some folders. Open up the plugins folder and paste it. After you have your plugins in there, you open up your server and you type in reload. This will reload all the plugins so they will be in your game and you don't have to restart the server. In the server folder, you should see different files and some folders. Open up the plugins folder and paste it. After you have your plugins in there, you open up your server and you type in reload. This will reload all the plugins so they will be in your game and you don't have to restart the server. As you can see, the Toybox mod/plugin is working and we are ready to play.